could be a little wet right now. Just looking at construction along 11-mile both directions at Gratiot. Single lane closure scheduled through late November. Now, WJR Weather First from the Weather Channel, sponsored by Primetime Testing Laboratory. Interior trim, low floors, instrument panels, armrests, front end systems, exterior trim. If it's in or on the car, Primetime tests it. They are the automotive industry's most accurate result reporting and guarantee on-time delivery. For your next automotive project, get a free quote at primetimetestinglab.com. That's primetimetestinglab.com.
Not a bunch of wintry precip left over here, but temperatures are chilly this morning. Some showers around of rain and or snow, but quickly ending. Cloudy for most of the afternoon, 51. Tonight, cloudy, 34. Tomorrow, clouds mixed with sunshine, 55 on St. Patrick's Day. Windy with the next front approaching Thursday with a chance of rain showers. Highs will be in the upper 40s. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stagik on News Talk 760 WJR.
546, 33 very cold degrees on this Tuesday morning, March 16th. Let's find out what's on the late Rush Limbaugh's mind on some topics that he's talked about in the past and regales us with again.
You've all heard of MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. They have a publishing company, and they're dipping their toe into the children's book market. It's a book of fairy tales. And you know what the title is? Communism for Kids. The fairy tales have an agenda, teaching kids that communism is good. This is what they say about their book. It all unfolds like a story with jealous princesses, fancy swords, displaced peasants, mean bosses, and tired workers. But before they know it, the readers are learning about the economic history of feudalism, class struggles, and capitalism, different ideas of communism, and more. Cartoon drawings of lovable little revolutionaries entice kids through the evils of capitalism. The book has earned praise from leftists who say it's especially needed now that Trump is president. Young readers get the message that while some forms of communism fail, class warfare ultimately leads to a better world. Yeah, it's the age-old lie, folks. The only reason communism always fails is because the wrong people have been in charge. No wonder liberals love the fairy tale of communism. They never own up to the awful reality of it. Poverty, scarcity, corruption, brutal oppression for those forced to live under it, not to mention the tens of millions murdered under communist leaders like Stalin and Mao. Communism for Kids is dreary kitty-commie propaganda, and I predict young readers won't fall for it because I'm going to be competing against it. Screw this.
Rush Limbaugh, noon to 3 today, right here on WJR.
Okay, ladies, so here's the scoop. Good morning, Don. Thank you for finding us. This link did not go live fast enough, this new link, so it's not on Facebook this morning, but Don found us on YouTube.
Oh.
So thank you, Don. We appreciate that. So yeah, the second link did not go live fast enough, so that's why. And then Paul cannot chat with us at this time because he's got, Brian says he was too busy trying to solve Paul's connection problem, so he didn't get the Facebook thing. That's okay, Brian.
Yeah.
We're fine. But it was very nice of Don to find us. So I don't know. I don't know what will happen here. So here's a question for the gang. I'm one of those people out there in search of a vaccine.
I know. I spent all my days looking.
Me too. So am I the only one that is having a hard time even scheduling an appointment or what?
Well, here's the thing. I found several links, but I feel bad when I'm going through the list and I'm like, nope, that's not me. Nope, that's not. And I'm not just going to put, I have a chronic health condition when I don't, because I'm like, that's wrong.
That's my problem.
I have
too.
like 4 or 5 links, but when I go on there, I don't see my category. So
I have the same problem, but here's my question. So I get the exact same thing as you. Like I'm not going to say I have something that I don't. That's bad.
Right.
But here's the point. On Monday, we are eligible, all 3 of us.
Okay.
Can't we make an appointment now?
I guess not, because I guess they don't have that bubble for us to check yet. So until they have that, right, Marie?
Yeah, they're still prioritizing.
Right.
So they're trying to get You're hearing the Paul W. Smith Show. News Talk 760 WJR.
Geez, 2 different vehicles have arrived at my house with newspapers. It seems like a much ado about nothing here. We're talking newspapers. They don't weigh very much. They don't take up much space. And this might be why I'm paying so much a month for newspapers, because the newspapers don't deliver every day anymore. So you have to hire someone to deliver the extra days. So I don't know why 2 of them would arrive right now. Doesn't make any sense.
Well, you're special, Dub.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Yeah, and I pay like it's special. I'll tell you that.
Do you get with those papers, donuts and coffee?
No donuts, no coffee, just the papers. Now I'm finally coming through on our other system here. I've been just nonstop working on this. It's been a pleasure this morning. Better to happen today than on, say, St. Patrick's Day, when we're supposed to be on the StreamYard the entire time. It all began with being sent the wrong StreamYard, unfortunately. I don't exactly know how that happened, but by the way, that took a while to get onto as well. Even I got onto the wrong StreamYard. I'm surprised I didn't join other people. Now, Brian, there we go.
Yay!
Let me turn this off. Boy, that was certainly well worth the trouble.
It's nice to see you, Deb.
Yeah.
I was being facetious there. Anyway, I still have a beard.
Yeah.
In case you hadn't noticed, because you couldn't see me before.
Put
Interestingly
your
enough,
down a little bit.
I don't
There you go.
I don't have the thank you, Dana. I don't have the people on the side here.
That's because only this morning, Deb, we're only on YouTube. We are not live on Facebook.
How come?
That was due to the trouble with the link. So when you were having trouble with the link, Brian only had a small window to get us logged in, and we missed the window. So now we're just on YouTube this morning.
Why is there a window?
Yeah, that doesn't make
You just go on. I mean,
and why couldn't he go on just with you guys? I mean, there were 3 of you that had come through on the
Well,
system.
he said he was preoccupied with trying to get you fixed up. So no problem.
yeah, which is fine.
you want to
but
see us,
you
go to
should be able
YouTube.
to join
listen.
Facebook Live anytime.
I would have happily given this entire burden to Brian if I was given the opportunity. I thought I was kind of alone on that. But anyway, okay. So with apologies to the people we can't talk to and apologize to.
Everybody can hear us, though. So it's all good.
It'll be okay.
Oh, everyone can hear us then. All right. Don
Yep.
Kruger, you're absolutely right. The price of the paper is worth it just to get that Paul W. Smith column. You're right. I'm still asking them, how is it that I do that column and I can't get the newspaper for free?
Yeah, true.
That's what I'd like to know. We used to get all the newspapers. And remember back in the day, some of you do, when there was a delivery guy, don't remember his name. Ann might remember his name. Marie might remember his name. He would show up in the mail room at WJR. Remember when places had mail rooms? He would show up with a stack of magazines.
Yes.
Time, Newsweek. Well, it's back when there were magazines. Time, Newsweek, Sports Illustrated, whatever.
Oh, that one too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there were so many magazines, and they were free.
At a certain time of year, remember the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition was
Which probably
very popular.
Which probably led to the magazines being stopped from being delivered. Truth be told, somebody probably complained back in the day, and they said, "Oh boy, we better not do the magazine deliveries anymore. We're going to have complaints." So I don't know. I mean, I don't know why else it ended. They wanted us to have them. They wanted us to talk about what was in their magazines. It would help sell magazines. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So anyway, so here we are. It's Everything You Do Is Right Day. It is Freedom of Information Day, Giant Panda Bear Day and Tea for Two Tuesday. How many of you have ever been to a real tea, like the tea that's at 3 or 4 in the afternoon?
Oh, wow. I'm the only one.
We're going to make sure that changes.
Oh, Dana, it's very fun.
I bet.
It is, because there's food involved, Dana, so I know you would like it.
You would like it. Yes, you would like it.
And they have all kinds of little things, fingered food type things to eat, and little pastries and stuff. It's great. The closest place I know, I'm sure there are a million places in between, but the last time I did it with the family was up at Grand Hotel. It's the kind of thing you would expect to be available at Grand Hotel.
There's a place in Northville that does tea that I go to with a bunch of former coworkers. We get together every year or so, and I'll get the name of it for people, but there is a place in Northville. But I actually had a tea in London, so I don't know if anyone's ever had.
I did have tea in London with the kids.
It
was you get dressed up, and it's I can't remember Kim would remember the hotel, but I don't know if she's.
Then you get packed in with food and you can't eat anymore. And
who are you talking about, Marie?
No, everything looks so good, and you're eating, and
I just keep eating. I think I could hear them say under their breath, "Damn Yankees," but I'm not sure. You see the study last night on salt in so-called healthy snacks? 43% of healthy snacks are high in salt. So when we go out of our way to buy those chips that are like different vegetables or whatever, they're not potato chips. One chip brand had more salt per serving than 2 small McDonald's fries. It's a lot of salt. And the WHO saying high salt intake leads to high blood pressure and increased risk of heart attack and stroke. Enjoy your goodies. That was a picture I took off of the Channel 4 News last night. It's amazing how I get my information. It's frightening. Let's take care of a little business here at 5:57.
This report is sponsored by LifeLock Identity Theft Protection. Tax season can be a big headache if identity thieves steal personal info from your tax forms. LifeLock helps protect, monitor, and restore your identity. No one can monitor all transactions at all businesses, but you can save up to 25% off your first year at LifeLock.com. Promo code RISK.
You know, it's a bad week that starts off with Monday, a special day that we all should believe in, and we missed. And Ann sent it to me late yesterday. Guess what we missed? I don't know. What did we miss? Yesterday was National Napping Day.
Oh.
I'll have 5 reasons why you should nap.
Okay.
Coming up after the news, which is coming up after we check our WJR traffic and weather first, Miss Clark.
Traffic first sponsored by Window World. Call Window World 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW for your window, door, or siding project. It's 0% financing for 60 months. Window World is America's largest exterior replacement remodeler and a trusted team partner of WJR's Inside Outside Guys. Call 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW or visit windowworlddetroit.com. Just looking at construction along 11 Mile, both directions at Gratiot. This is Macomb. Single lane closure scheduled through late November. Now, WJR Weather First from the Weather Channel, sponsored by the Carpenters Labor Management Partnership Team. Make a career change today. Join the skilled trades. The Carpenters LMPT contractors are looking for professional, hardworking individuals that want to build a career with great pay, full retirement, and family health care. Text JOB to 855-424-2562. That's JOB to 855-424-2562. Cold start, cloudy, 30 degrees, going up to a high of about 53 today. Could see some snow flurries, doubt it though, around this morning. Tonight, mostly cloudy, your low 32. For Wednesday, partly cloudy and a high of 56. I'm Dana Clark, WJR News with Marie Osborne in about 1 minute.
Maybe it's the plastic bags that cost so much.
Yeah, maybe so.
2 newspapers. It's just 2 newspapers in 2 plastic bags, 2 vehicles coming to my home.
So each one's delivering a newspaper? Each
Yes, and I don't know why they can't just get it together. But so I get the Detroit News. It's always kind of interesting to see what I get each day, too, because it's never been all the newspapers that I usually get. Oh, look, this one is double bagged. I'm sure that cost more because they, too, heard Red Eye Radio calling for snow today. So USA Today and the Detroit News. It used to be USA Today, Detroit News, Detroit Free Press, Wall Street Journal, and New York Times. Now, I believe I stopped the New York Times for very good reasons, but the rest I thought I was still getting. But I don't know. So anyway, what else is going on with you guys? Anything?
I was just looking at the radar here to see if there is any chance of any snow coming across here this morning. Doesn't look like it at all. Looks like it's dry, you
getting
guys.
worse. This forecasters are getting worse.
Yeah, well, that guy's got a tough one. The guy from the All Night Radio show has it's a tough job. He gives the entire nation's forecast for the truck drivers.
Yeah,
to give them a heads up on what they're heading into.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I give them a break, but
I'm just talking about our local forecasters.
Predicting the weather is just not an easy thing to do.
No, I get it. But
Well, this time of year, one day it's nice, and the next day it's
right.
really like last night. It
Don
was
Kruger. Somebody asked if we could see our comments. Yes, we can see the comments, but as Ann pointed out, we're limited in scope as to where we're going out. But Don Kruger, the plastic and the gas involved make the price go up because of the carbon footprint involved. To get my newspapers. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning. Lori is agreeing they have a lovely tea at Grand Hotel. I expect that will continue. I just had a message. I sent a message to and got a message back from the new head of Grand Hotel. And they did a lot of work. A number of people. Mark Smethcamp was up on his snowmobile during the winter, and he stopped by, as a lot of snowmobilers do, there by the Grand Hotel, and he said it was astonishing how much work was going on.
Oh, we're supposed to pay a
winter.
visit there in early May, Deb.
Will this be the Pure Michigan tour or something else?
Part of the Pure Michigan tour, right?
So I did get a message here from Doug Dean. That's the gentleman's name now that is there at Grand Hotel running it. And
Dana's never been. We need to.
Right.
Oh my! You've never been to Grand Hotel?
Oh,
And every year I say I'm going, and then I don't go.
You have to go.
I know.
And you have to go the way we go. It's always better when someone else is paying for your stay.
Of course. That's
Anywhere.
the best way.
Anywhere.
Or with influence like you. If I go with you, I'll get the red carpet treatment. Right. No more.
No more influence from me. I mean, it's all a brand new deal there.
We've been there, though, when no one else has been there. We've actually been in the hotel when there's no guests.
That's nice.
Yeah,
it's kind of like
that is
eerie. It's a little eerie.
A little scary.
And every door is open to every room because they're going in and out and putting in new beds and furniture and everything. But the beauty of that place, I mean, there's so much that's beautiful about Grand Hotel, is that every room is different. Every room.
Yeah.
And there's no better way to see that than when you walk down the hall and you can see inside every room.
Now, do you get to pick which room you want?
I never.
Well, if you were like a paying guest, and you got one that you
there are some people that get the same room.
Okay.
Every year they get the same. I'm sure of that, but I've never been in that position.
And so far, the Mackinac Conference, the Greater Detroit Regional Chambers Mackinac Policy Conference, or as of right now, that's still on for September.
We have to start. I've seen calendars, but I haven't. We have to figure out how we can make it clear on those calendars what events are
in person,
virtual, and which ones are in person. Because right now I can't tell.
Right. Yes.
So it's very hard to make our schedules, especially when we're talking about traveling to Mackinac Island or any number of other places that take time.
Exactly.
We're going to need to know that. So you and I have to get together, or we got to get with Jeff Marcereau or somebody and lay it out, because I know there are calendars, but if the calendars don't tell you if it's virtual or really there, it's not that helpful. If it's virtual, we just have to.
At the moment.
What's that?
We're a little up in the air with regard to that.
With a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we need a certain percentage of the gang to be vaccinated before we do anything anyhow. So we're kind of in a holding pattern.
Well, we're going to have to wait a very long time for Dana to turn 65.
Well,
my category is coming soon.
We're coming up on Monday, Deb.
Yeah.
On Monday, it opens up to the rest of us.
Yeah.
16 and 16, not 16 and under. That was April, I saw. 16 and up, I mean.
Yes. Monday it'll open up a lot more for
what age group?
50, right?
I think it's 50 and above.
All right, Danny, you're still waiting.
The Paul W. Smith Show. News Talk 760 WJR.
Good Tuesday morning to you. It is the 16th of March, the day before St. Patrick's Day. And yes, we will have a St. Patrick's Day celebration. It's the 75th day of 2021. There are 290 days left in the year. Make each and every day count. Each day is a gift. Marie Osborne done with the news and back here with us. She doesn't really go anywhere to do the news. She stays right there, but they cut away and she disappears. So we give the illusion that she goes to another room in the house to do the news. She's right there. Dana Clark is here, traffic, weather, and whatever is on her mind. Brian Morton in the WJR Control 1, pressing all the right buttons. Mike Kim helping out, letting me know it's National Artichoke Heart Day. And of course, Ann Thomas is here with being our executive producer. Good morning, Ann.
Good morning, Dub. Happy Tuesday.
I just thought of something. I said tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, and we had a brilliant idea for a contest to give away these wonderful collectible mugs. And as I understand it, many of our listeners have received these wonderful collectible mugs that are even more collectible because some of them don't have a handle on them anymore. Because we do a great radio show and a great radio station. Shipping is not our forte. Shipping is not one of our strengths, apparently. Because as I was driving yesterday, Anne regaled me with the tale of the cup. And it's not a
Mug-a-geddon.
The Mug-a-geddon at WJR, because virtually every mug that went out was broken on the way there.
Although I did get a nice note from a listener, one of our winners, and he did get the mugs in one piece, all together. So, yes, some people he'll
drop it today, taking it out of the dishwasher. The mugs are jinxed, I'm afraid. I don't know what it is, but we're going to make it right.
Yes,
we will make it right by next St. Patrick's Day. Anyway, National Artichoke Heart Day. The artichoke is the unopened flower bloom of a thistle plant. Marie might have known that, but I sure didn't. Did you know that, Marie?
I did.
Oh my God! An unopened flower of the thistle plant?
Yeah, and this is one of the foods where you think to yourself, how on earth did somebody, how many eons ago, say, "Wow, I think I'm going to try to eat that"?
I think that about a lot of things.
So that's
like lobsters. Lobster. We both like lobster.
Looks good.
A medium-sized globe artichoke is fat-free and has only 25 calories. Well, here we go back to our tea time that somebody said is very nice at Grand Hotel.
Let me tell you in Plymouth, Sweet Afton Tea Room. It's on Forest Avenue in Plymouth. Been there, great place.
Say it again, Marie.
Sweet Afton, AFTON Tea Room. in
Thank you.
Plymouth. It's cute. It's a fun afternoon to do.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that. And there was
You
a
should
place
do
by
that.
my house that I was going to go to, but it closed, when COVID started.
3% of the world's herbal tea consumption is dried artichoke tea.
Oh,
I've never heard of that.
Me either.
But while you're having your tea time, wait until you look at the expression on their face when you say, yes, could I have artichoke tea, please? And I guarantee you they're going to look at you like you're from another planet.
What the?
What the? California. I'm sorry, we just ran out of artichoke tea. California is known as the artichoke capital of the world. They supply nearly 100% of North American fresh artichokes. Huh. Well, there you are. National Napping Day. And in my book, every day should be National Napping Day. So the 5 reasons why you should nap. Well, for one, on this past yesterday, it's because we just lost an hour of sleep. Did you know it can charge your brain's batteries?
Mm-hmm.
There's real healing that takes place when you're sleeping. And for those of us who don't sleep enough, which would be all Americans, charging our brain's batteries is a good idea. If you nap, listen to this, and Grandpa Harry used to nap. He used to say, I'm on my way to Iowa. And that meant he was on his way to the Davenport, which no one has called a couch in this century. But that's what they used to call couches, Davenports. You'll have a lower risk of heart problems if you nap.
oh.
I think Paul's taking a nap.
Yeah.
Here he comes.
He may be coming back, but
Don't you just love to
We were on the edge of our seat.
we were only on number 3 for
Yeah.
the benefits of a nap.
Man.
But it is true about recharging.
So
Taking
totally
a nap
true.
once or twice a week.
Oh, he's back.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no.
He's frozen again. There must be something out there this morning where the Wi-Fi isn't working that well.
Yeah.
So why don't we take a break and do some traffic? and then
I'm
we'll
back on the
Here he
I'm
is.
back on the old system,
back on the old
which is the better quality and reliable system. The last part of the of this whole thing about why you nap is it might even help you get into shape and boost your creativity. So I'm a big fan of the naps. I just
And
don't
make
get
you
them as
easier to live with. Make you easier to live with.
mhm.
well.
Right?
That definitely would be true in my case.
For all
That's
of us.
definitely
For all of us.
true. So, do any of you take regular naps?
Oh, yes.
Ann does. I try to.
Some days I get it too. Some days I don't.
Yeah, I
Like I
don't.
didn't yesterday when I should have.
Yeah.
Today, need a nap.
Yeah. This is a very busy week ahead of us. We have our St. Patrick's Day broadcast tomorrow, and hopefully all this system will be working by then. And then I have that thing for Dollars for Scholars, Detroit Dollars for Scholars on Thursday at noon. So I hope people will tune in for that, the Detroit Regional Dollars for Scholars from noon to 1 online. And I'll get you further details on that again coming up here. All right, let's take care of a little business at 6:14. And we've got it, our WJR Traffic and Weather first. We've got Dana Clark.
No problems, Paul W. Just construction out there along 75 northbound between 7 and 14 Mile. The left lane is closed as scheduled through mid-November. Expect delays during this morning drive. Now, WJR Weather first from the Weather Channel, sponsored by Michigan's Great Lakes Bay region. When you go great in pure Michigan, you don't have to go far to find your best vacation south. Breathe fresh air on one of our regional trails. Sample a taste at your leisure along our wine and beer self-guided tours, or browse our inviting shops and unrivaled antiques. For more rich inspiration and affordable trips, visit gogreat.com.
Rain showers around this morning, maybe mixing with a little bit of snowfall. There could be a light accumulation in some spots, especially away from town. Then cloudy this afternoon and mild 51. Tonight, cloudy 34. Tomorrow, mix of clouds and sunshine. Pretty decent. St. Patrick's Day 55.